TraMel, tell the viewers and listeners who you are and a bit about you personally and business-wise.
Well, my name is TraMel. I am an R&B singer, songwriter. I am also a licensed physical therapist. One of the things I do as far as a side business, I do physical therapy on the side. I also teach music on the side to little kids. And the main reason for that is because I'm a father of two kids, 4 and 6 years old, Ashton and Antonio. So they're kind of like my motivation. Actually, they really are my motivation for everything I'm doing concerning what I'm doing now.
Being a single father of 2 beautiful children, you are very active in their lives. How do you balance that with pursuing your career in music and building your brand?
I can say that it is definitely a juggling act. The biggest thing is I try to include them in anything that I can so they can see the work that goes behind anything that you want to be great at. And I just make sure that any time I have to spend with them, that I focus on them as much as possible. Am I able to spend every day with them? No, I'm not. But the time I do spend, I just try to maximize it.
Good. What advice can you give new or soon-to-be fathers?
I would say this, and I've given this advice before: enjoy every moment of your child's life. Be as involved as you can. As they're infants and newborns, there's joys and challenges to that stage. As they move on to being toddlers, there's joys and challenges to that stage that are going to be different than the first. Each stage is going to have its own things that are beautiful about it, and it's going to have its things that are, it's challenges, but it's all worth it in the end. So I would just say, just enjoy everything. Enjoy the smell of your child when they're first born. Enjoy carrying them around as they're little kids. Enjoy seeing them take their first steps. Enjoy everything that you observe about your children, their little personality quirks, what you like, what you love, what you would want to change, those type things. Just pay attention to your children and just definitely enjoy the moments.
So, what sets you apart from other artists?
What sets me apart, I think, are my influences. I don't just draw influences from R&B. I have, as far as early education, I played the alto sax, I played the baritone saxophone, so I played marches, we played classical music. Also, listening to the music that I grew up with concerning my parents, what they used to listen to. So old school R&B, blues, jazz, things of that nature. With the high school I went to, being exposed to country music, being exposed to rock, like those type things have molded me into the artist I've become and the way I actually even see life. So the way I write has everything to do with the way I see life and how I express certain incidences or certain situations that have occurred in life. And so I think that because I've had a number of different influences from a number of different cultures and things like that, it makes my music different because it's just the way I express myself.
Okay. Well, this is a 2-part question. Musically, who inspires you? And if you could perform or open for any artist, who would it be?
I'm inspired by tons of music. I said my background has been varied, so I can't just say that one particular artist or genre actually even is where I draw most of my motivation from. I would say I look for any artists that have meaning behind their lyrics. I look for artists who are great vocalists. I look for people who are great writers. I look for people who do a lot of the same thing. Not a lot of the same thing necessarily, but I look for people who they write, they sing, they perform, they're great showmen or showwomen. So it's just a lot of different things influence me, so I can't really say that I have one thing that I would say is the one thing. And the second part of your question, who would I like to open for?
Yes.
Anybody. I just like performance, so anything that'll give me a chance to get in front of people and let them see the world how I experience it and how I choose to express how I experience the world. Mm-hmm. Anybody.
Okay, that's good to know. So, looking back, What would you tell your younger self, knowing what you know now?
I would say two things specifically. One, you are your own best investment. So invest as much time and energy into yourself as you can, which doesn't mean to be selfish. It just means take the time to develop yourself personally so that as opportunities come, you're ready to take them. Two, I would say understand the difference between making money and really understanding economics. It doesn't take a genius to make money. It does take a lot more skill and intelligence to take the money you have and make it grow. So that's the difference, understanding what's going on in society when the stock market changes, understanding how inflation works, and even how that factors into any raises that you may get on your job. So I think understanding not just how to make money, but understanding money and further to understand economics is, I would tell my younger self to spend more time doing those things.
Okay, yeah, because they don't teach that in high school. What's in the pipeline for TraMel?
In the pipeline, more music. In the pipeline, growing as a person. In the pipeline, just trying to maximize everything about myself that I can. And I think one of the things that has really helped me